My wife woke me up last night to tell me there was an intruder in our house. She was murdered by an intruder 2 years ago. The officer finally got back to me. The call was coming from inside the house. Nurse's note: born 7 pounds, 10 ounces, 18 inches long, 32 fully formed teeth, silent, always smiling. I just saw my reflection blink. I found a dead body in my trunk today, which is strange because I remember putting 2 in there yesterday. Officer, I just looked away for a second and my baby was gone, I sobbed helplessly. That's better. I sounded much more convincing this time, I thought with a smile as I finally picked up the phone to call the police. My mother has been screaming at the front door for hours now. She's not happy that I killed her with my bare hands. The wailing from the baby monitor just won't stop. Problem is, my daughter is with her mother this weekend, over 200 miles away. Grandpa died smoking a cigar in his favorite chair. We got a new one, but from the ash marks he leaves behind, he has a new favorite chair. I like to sing in the shower sometimes. When I got out of the last one, the fogged up mirror read, "You have a lovely voice." I live alone. For sale. Like new engagement ring, barely worn, came right off her finger. Finger also for sale. For the right offer. My TV keeps turning on by itself. It's annoying, but what's more worrisome is how it only shows footage of me standing in my living room. It's safe to come out now, sweetie, Dad said reassuringly, his blue eyes shining at me through the gap in the bedroom door. He's been saying that for hours, but it doesn't change the fact that my dad's eyes are green. It's nice that my grandmother calls to check on me, but if she wants to communicate from the other side, I wish she wouldn't scream so much. I have a recurring dream I'm murdered by a man I'd never met. I thought it was stupid until I went on a blind date and saw him at the table. Roses are red, violets are blue. There is someone right behind you. I arrived at the funeral a few minutes late. Nobody acknowledged me, and I figured out why when I looked into the casket and saw myself. As I walked up the driveway with my new friend, I introduced him to my dad. "What friend?" he asked with bewilderment in his eyes. I've been scrubbing my hands non-stop for weeks. The blood just won't come off. I got a haunted doll in the mail today. If only I could find out where she ran off to. A smile of relief washes across his face, even with his arm swallowed nearly to the elbow by the drain, and he said, "I think I feel your ring." I smiled too and said, "Oh, that's great, love." And I know about Vanessa as I flipped the disposal switch. The dog sits at my gate every morning and night when I leave and come home from work. Even after all this time, she can still smell her owner's blood on my hands. I'd been noticing it for months, that tiny lag in my reflection. Not that anyone believed me. Today was different. She didn't even attempt to mimic me. She stood there smiling. I think she wants to come out. After dating all through high school and college, our daughter's boyfriend finally came by today to ask my husband and me for her hand. We gave it to him, hoping that he'll finally tell us where the rest of her is. Audra looked across the table to smile warmly at the loving faces of her husband and children. "I do so enjoy our time together," she whispered, as she gently placed each of their severed heads back into the refrigerator. The mirror had been left to me by my late aunt's estate, stored in the attic and covered in paper. I stared at my reflection, feeling that something was off, but not knowing what, when my reflection winked at me. I used to be considered the evil twin, but now I'm considered the only child. I swear I heard my daughter whisper my name, but the thing is, I'm still pregnant. I fell asleep in my pajamas, but I woke up in a suit with a closed casket surrounding me. I don't know where the hell my husband is. Can't remember where I buried him. I went camping with my 3 best friends, but by the time we left, we were nothing but a murderer, a witness, and a dead body. I reached under the bed to find my missing sock, but I felt another hand instead. Being the last human alive isn't too bad. I just wish my hungry neighbors would leave me alone. Before I can go to sleep, I have to check all the doors around the house. If they're all locked, I move on to the next house. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Do you like apples?
Yeah.
Well, I go.
Vanitas.
How do you like them apples?
Vanitas is a premium gaming peripheral brand geared toward developing high-performance products. We're currently working toward creating new, exciting, and unique products not currently found on the market. With quality to match its sleek and beautiful design, I can honestly say that my Vanitas mouse is the best that I've ever owned, and I'm looking forward to expanding my collection of Vanitas products. Vanitas ships internationally with extremely low international shipping costs, and shipping is free to the US and Canada. Your products will arrive quickly and carefully packaged, with most orders arriving within 7 to 10 business days. If you're looking to upgrade your setup in an affordable way without substituting looks, Vanitas is an optimal choice, and when you use code pressstartmom at checkout, Vanitas is offering a 10% discount on your order. You'll be doing mom a solid, and you'll be doing yourself a solid. Everyone wins. Thank you so much to Vanitas for sponsoring this video.
long flight, stayed on strange time. It's a strange time in my life. I took a drive home.